Oi! What's up? You're watching Mitty's Madness. I'm Mitty. Tonight, we're making pork katsu with a side of marinated broccoli, and we're going to have a little bit of rice with it too. But before I begin, some friends of mine that I've talked about doing these videos, they've been asking, Mitty, how are you going to monetize it? And that made me think, especially with the guidelines and the environment of YouTube nowadays. So I've prepared a statement for y'all, but mainly for the YouTube moderators, in regards to how I will attempt to monetize the channel. Fuckity fuck, fuckity fuck, fucking fuck, fuckity fuck, shit fuck, cut. Fuck the monetization. Let's make some food. So, first things first. Right here, I have some pork loin chops. And I've let them come to room temperature. And you really want to make sure any meat, honestly, that you're going to do anything with, that it's dry. So I'm just going to dab it with this paper towel to remove surface moisture. And this will help seasoning and the battered breading to adhere properly. Just like that. Easy shit. So those are dry. I'm going to apply salt to them, and only salt, because the rest of the seasonings I have mixed into the breading, which I will get to in a moment, of the particulars of what I've done to it. But for now, just applying some salt here. Good. Next, eggs. I will need a fork. Obtain the fucking fork. Go fork yourself. Crack them. Open them up. No shells. Right on. We're just gonna break the yolks and give it a little tosserino. With the fork, stir them up real good. Really want to try your best to get the whites mixed in, but if there's just some clumps that won't go, they should come out fairly easily. As egg whites really like to stick together. That should be sufficient. So we're going to take the pork, dip it in the eggs, dip it into panko breadcrumbs. But there's other stuff in here. I'm not doing this particularly traditional. Just having some fun with it. So what I've added to it is salt, garlic powder, onion powder, a little paprika, a little cayenne pepper, some furikake, rice seasoning, and some white pepper, which is, I know it's a Chinese ingredient, but fuck, do whatever the fuck I want in my own damn home. You can also do whatever the fuck you want to do in your own damn home. In the words of Stale Cracker, put the seasoning you like. So, that's what I've done. Placing the pork in the egg wash, rolling it over a couple times, and then into the panko breadcrumbs. You want to really make sure it's coated nicely. And then a trick I saw on just some random short video of Katsu is to double dip it. So we're going to try that with one of these. This first one here. Plop it back into the eggs and then into the breading once again. Look at that. That looks properly breaded. Back on the plate. And now the second pork piece. We're only going to do the egg and breadcrumbs once. I'm giving this a good toss in the eggs. And then toss in the crumbs. Oh, there's also a little bit of MSG in the panko breadcrumbs because it's the king of flavor. And if you're freaked out by that, well, don't fucking use it. More for me. Go fuck yourself. All right. I am satisfied with this breading. So I'll put this one back on the plate. And the next one I'm going to do is get some cling wrap, cover the plate, stick it in the fridge for at least 2 hours. This step is really important. If you don't do this and you go straight into the fry, what will happen is as soon as you're about to eat it and you cut a slice out of it, the breading will just fall right off the board. So I've been told, put it in the fridge for a couple hours covered. That's what we're gonna fucking do. All right, we're fucking back. While the pork is doing its thing in the fridge for a couple hours, I'm gonna prepare the marinade for the broccoli I talked about. I've got a fresh head that has been washed, and so what I'm gonna do is just cut this stem base off and separate the florets. Easy. Nothing complicated about it. Just don't fucking touch yourself, okay? Do yourself for a minute. Alright, now I'm going to take all these florets and just wang them into this bowl here. Get rid of these bits. If you're somebody that likes to make fresh soup and stock, you would save these bits along with other vegetable cuttings to make a veggie stock. I'm not doing that right now, so they're going in the fucking trash. And what I'm going to marinate them with, got here thumb size piece of ginger, and this is a zester. And I'm just gonna grate it up into all this. Do not use powdered dry ginger. Just don't. Just don't. Use fresh ginger or even frozen. I freeze mine. Ginger stays well in the freezer for months if it's nice and cold in there. If your freezer's fucked off, then get it fixed. Because then you can't have good frozen ginger. Alright, that's all I can grate of it without fucking up my fingers. So the gingery goodness off of there. And if you don't like ginger, well then don't fucking put it in. That's fucking simple. And then what I have in here is salt, pepper, and minced garlic. Laying that in there. A small pinch of salt. Because the next thing I'm adding, soy sauce, already very salty. And we're not going to use much of that. I'd say that was 2 tablespoons. Rice wine vinegar. Same thing. 2 to 3 tablespoons. I did 3. And some version of chili paste. You have many options for red colored hot pastes. Gochujang, 40 different flavors of Chinese chili paste. This particularly is just some Kuei Chow Foods hot soybean paste. And got this little teaspoon here. Probably just gonna do 2 teaspoons of this tonight. Not really looking to do anything else special beyond that. Now use your fucking hands. Don't be afraid to use your hands. They're like, well, they're gonna get dirty. Well, then fucking wash them. That's why soap was invented, you fucking prick. If you're afraid to get your hands dirty, then, I don't know. You need to re-examine your life. People that are afraid to get their hands dirty belong in Hallmark movies. So I'm just making sure I toss this up well, get the marinade coating every floret, rub them in there. Oh yeah, smells fantastic. Alright, that's pretty good. So now, I'm just going to wing this in the fridge along with the pork katsu. And that's it. Just got to wait, sit back, and, well, in the words of Steel Cracker, while we wait, we hydrate. So I'm going to go sit down, pop a fucking beer or 2, and clean my hands. And then I'll come back and we'll cook this shit up. Alright, fuckers. We're back. Marination time has elapsed. The broccoli is in the oven, just cooking up in a glass pan. Now ready to fire katsu. I've got a hot pot of corn oil here. Oh yeah, that's what you want to see. And we're just gonna fry it up until it gets golden. So it's done cooking. Not quite golden brown. I believe that's because all the seasoning I add to the panko breadcrumb mix altered the coloration. But it's definitely done. That was the double dunked piece. This is the single dunked piece. We'll fry that one up too. It's bubbly. So, a couple notes. One, fucked up. See the pork still raw in the middle. I was a fucking dumbass. And when I took the katsu out of the fridge, I immediately fried it. And I should have let it come to room temp again. That's probably why. And secondly, this is the double battered, double dip piece, and you can see here coating's coming off. But the single dip coating pieces right here, the adhesions are much better. So I'm just firing them up in the pan really quick to cook them through. All right, so seared it up in the pan just to cook it through. That second handling has made some of the coating peel off. So note for next time, let it warm up to room temperature after taking it back out of the fridge. And it should cook through without all this. I would normally like to dress my katsu with ponzu sauce. It's like a less intense soy sauce with a citrus kind of flavor to it. But I am out of that. So I'm just going to have a little dripperino of lemon juice. Let's give this a try. Look at that. Look at that piece right there. Mmm. That is magically delicious. Got a piece of the broccoli here, all marinated up. Mm-hmm. Well, it's ain't no 5-star Gordon Ramsay dish, but fuck, that shit is good. Thanks for tuning in. Catch me next time when I do whatever the fuck else I do.